All right, guys, if you were able to get a good spray with your stencil, you should try that, practice it, okay? And if it looks pretty good, then I think you should put it on your good copy, okay? So you'll find your good copy, and you have to think about a couple of things before we move on. Where do you want to put it? You don't have to put it here. I'm just putting it here. You can hold it the other way. If you want to hold it landscape, you can. But the first way that we can transfer your image is to use the spray. So if you got lucky and you chose a picture, you practiced it, and it looks good, use it because it's bold. It really looks nice. I want you to carefully tape down with like 80 million pieces of tiny tape. I'm talking about like 20 or 30 pieces of tiny tape. And how you do that is you just roll a very tiny little bit, and nothing should be sticking up. Nothing, because it will overspray and it will ruin your beautiful stencil. Okay, so make sure you do that. You also want to make sure that the edges are masked off. I kind of like having a little bit of overspray here, but you have to choose if you like that. If you don't like that, get some scrap paper and just like create, you know, a little edge around here. You also have to kind of think about the edge, okay? Like, see this edge here? I don't mind that that's crazy, but some of you might mind that. So you might want to just put a mask here. And I might do that. And then I think you should use a black marker or something dark. It does not have to match, but I think black would be the best choice, maybe purple or blue. And then don't spray too close, okay? Otherwise it will creep under. You know, have about that much. I'll come back and I'll show you how it goes. All right, welcome back. So you can see that the contrast on my original stencil was a little bit better because I didn't have this newspaper here. So I'm happy with my stencil. I'm gonna paint this area a little bit white, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like. So if you want to use your stencil, please do, because I think that's the most powerful way. But what if you just couldn't get the stencil to work for you? If you just couldn't get the stencil to work for you, I'm going to show you a neat trick that you can do with your second one, okay? If you have another copy of it, this is acetone. It's the stuff that they soak like gel manicure to come off with. It's basically like super strong nail polish remover. So if I put my thing face down, because it's toner, right? If I put it face down and I work at a small section at a time, you may even want to tape this down. Now that I'm making the video, I realize I should have taped it down. So please tape it down with a little of the beige masking tape. I work in sections, and I just take a scissor and rub it. So now I'm gonna come, do another section, and you're gonna take your time and do like a really good job. But I am just trying to show you quickly that this is kind of like art teacher magic. And you can do this at your house. If you have a printer, or you can get copies made somewhere that uses toner, not laser, but like those cartridges you have to fix, they have toner in them. That powder reacts with this solvent, which is basically just nail polish remover. And when I rub it, hopefully it will transfer. And I can pull it up and see where I need to put a little bit more rubbing. The rubbing is really what pushes that toner onto there. And I can tweak it and practice and get it good. You definitely want to try and tape it down. You definitely want to take your time. But this is another option for you to transfer your thing. You definitely want to cut out anything you don't want if you use the second method. So today's objective is to either use your stencil and get you on there, or use this method to get you on there. Okay? All right. Thank you. Good luck.